trying to get better sound. Let me see. Make sure you guys can hear me good. What's up, YouTube? Ah. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm a little greasy today. All right, I apologize about that. I'm a little greasy, but it's all good. I'm just stopping by. It's been a couple of days since I read the energy over here on YouTube, so I want to come by. All right, I'll be more active starting next week, you guys. Okay. So I'm trying to get it to where you guys can get used to the time that I'll be coming in. All right. I got some new tools. Okay. So all right. Sorry, you guys. I'm literally trying to get used to the new little quirks and tools that I have here. All right. But you guys are now able to gift me. All right. So if you guys are interested in knowing that, just know. Hold on. Okay. But anyway, what's up? Listen, this is a timeless message. Whenever you are come across this, it's meant for you to come across this. Okay. Time is an illusion, you guys. Um, wow. Time is an illusion. All right. So whenever you're listening to this message, whenever you found it, whenever it touches you, that's when it's supposed to be, out here. But what's up? Hey, Miss Hester. Hey. So I'm just doing an energy check right now, you guys, just to see what the energy is. I literally have no idea what I'm picking up on. But I will say this, you guys, I am feeling like a lot of your ancestors are on go mode. Okay. They've been on go mode, but they really on go mode right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like a lot of y'all's ancestors is really on go mode. Hey, Con. Okay. And I'm not gonna channel that. If it comes out, it comes out. But I just maybe wanted to give you that as inspiration, because some of y'all, need confirmation. Some of you guys could feel a lack of support. A lot of you guys could feel like, a lot of bullshit is in the game at this time. But I want to let you know one thing that's not bullshit is your ancestors. Okay, that is not the bullshit in the game. Okay, I'm picking up on a lot of weak energy as well. So grounding is going to be important for you guys at this time. Okay, really stay grounded. Make sure you guys are being active. Okay, and participating in your own. We're gonna get rid of you. I don't want to deal with the bullshit today. All right. Just stay grounded, you guys. Make sure staying grounded, staying in your zone, staying in your center. Okay, because motherfuckers is just motherfuckery. If you know what I mean. You know what? I gotta stop cussing. Okay, I gotta stop cussing because I want to get those. I want to get I want to get rated pretty good out here. Because I am picking up on ancestors, I might pull the ancestors cards out, but I think I'm gonna work with the chosen oracle deck out here today and then see where the Holy Spirit leads us. What's up? What's up? Tap in. I'm Maisha, the Goddess Flame. This is the Kingdom State of Mind. I provide clarity, enlightenment, confirmation to situations that could be unjust, unjust. Okay, I provide you with justice, intuitive guidance, so that you could reach your justice. Okay, because I do believe every divine being deserves justice in their life, situation, and circumstances. Okay. I don't know your story. You do. Don't try to make it on my top. YouTube, stop playing on my top. Hey, good luck. Yeah, they literally like blink me out. All right, Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors of the highest white light, please allow me to channel only the messages of the highest white light. Anything not of the highest white light, please close and shut that door respectfully. Archangel Michael, please protect my energy and the energy of my loved ones and those that are viewing this message as I read the messages. Listen, I'm picking up too. I don't know why I'm envisioning these readers who don't show their faces. I don't know why that's relevant, but something about readers who don't show their faces. Also, I'm being led to shout out the readers who do. Okay, if you are a reader, I don't know why that's specific, but shout out to you if you are front and center on the front line. If you are on, you know what I'm saying, on the wall. Okay, I told you guys I have to keep my head covered at all times, but I'm out here on the wall. I don't know why I just heard that. I don't know. I'm gonna see what else comes out, but shout out to the readers who are putting themselves front and center. You're on the fucking front line. Okay, something about that here. Holy Spirit, what's your message today? Look, diamond in the rough, period. Y'all make sure y'all showing y'all readers love, especially the readers that show their faces. Okay, do you know how bold you gotta be to come in your authenticity with your face card? Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Show y'all readers love when you can, okay? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that's riding around with these facades, with these masks, not showing themselves, scared to pop up, and we pull up every day, okay, most days, providing you with clarity and justice. So, you know, shout out to the readers, but I'm picking up collective, diamond in the rough. It's what you are, okay? And if you understand what makes the quality of a diamond, my ear is itching. Somebody's talking about me. If you understand, hey, Miss Tasha, if you understand what makes a diamond, then you're going to understand why you got to go or had to go. Take it as it resonates through what you had to go through. Okay? People want to act like diamonds. They may dress that shit up. Damn. Soon I thought I charged. Oh, I could charge it while I'm here. Boom. Hold on, y'all. My microphone, my setup over here is saying it needs to be charged. Hold on. Okay, period, bitch. Okay. Anyway, a lot of people are dressing up cubic zirconias, right? And calling that a diamond, okay? But a diamond becomes a diamond because of what it goes through. Okay? Gold becomes gold because of the fire. Okay? So this says rare, one of a kind, under pressure, overlooked, but you turn something into greatness. And I feel that's exactly the energy that we're dealing with. We're dealing with a diamond. You may be rough around the edges, okay? You may be a rare diamond, okay? You may look like you're not a diamond because you still may have the impurities, the dirt on you. But I feel like you are one of a kind. Hear me when I say this. One of a motherfucking kind. There will never be another one like you. The size, the clarity, the potency, the value. You are one of a kind. They don't make people like you. Steve, your mama is unholy. I'm just telling y'all. I want to be real honest with you. I want to be real honest with y'all. A lot of y'all's mama's unholy. Okay? This man popped in here and said you unholy. Your mama's unholy. You know what I'm saying? Your mama really is a thug of unholiness. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Quit projecting over here because y'all got problems with your mothers and your daddies. Okay? Listen. No, I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Don't come over here and disrespect my community nor me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't like your name, Ghislaine, so I'm going to go ahead and exit you out of here. I don't need nobody associated with names of familiar energy associated to shit I don't like. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. Sorry. My apologies. Damn, I got to do better. You know, I got to do better. I cannot just be shutting motherfuckers down. You know what I'm saying? And I got to watch my mouth. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay, hey, Miss Debbie, listen. It says one of a kind, under pressure, overlooked, turning something into greatness. That's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly who you are. That's exactly what you're going through. You're under pressure, or you was, or you will be. Take it as it resonates. Why? Because this is going to, ooh, look at that. Soulmate true love. I fucking love it. Let me go ahead and issue this reminder on Monday, March 23rd. I am doing a true love soulmate reading here, all right, at 10:30 Pacific time. Make sure that you guys are on time. This is going to be an in-depth true love reading. I don't do them publicly, okay? Look at that strength card. So whoever you are, just to let you know, you got a soulmate, and this is a true love. This is strong, true love. This is something you could bet on. Diamond in a rough, period. This is something written in the fucking Akashic records, child. Do you understand me? Come through, spirits. Ooh, with the abundance behind the motherfucking deck. Let me get myself together. Calm down. I said I was going to calm down. Using your wisdom. The only way you're going to come into this type of soul contract is through wisdom. You're not going to be able to ask your homeboys. You're not going to be able to ask your homegirls. You're not going to be able to ask your friends, your relatives. You understand? You literally are going to have to use your own wisdom. Right here, abundance, Akashic records. Let me say it's just in order because God is a God of order, right? So here's the order of it, right? The diamond in the rough, the rare gem, the one of a kind. You got to be able to see your soulmate. You got to be able to see your true love in the midst of the dirt with the rough edges. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able, and this is for masculine or feminine because there's a lot of feminines out there. You want your true love, right? But can you see your true love when they're a diamond in the rough? You understand what I'm saying? Because this is going to be the order that's going to follow you manifesting something great in your life. It's being able to identify the rare gem when it comes to your person. So for some of you, this is what you're going to meet and receive before you get to abundance. There's an order out here that's happening here because God is a God of order. Okay? And because God is a God of order, then you're going to come into alignment in order. Well, what order are we talking about? Good. I'm glad you asked me so I can tell you because this ain't going to be for everybody. Again, I'm here to provide clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation to help you reach your desired outcome of justice. So what is the justice? Many of you want abundance. Many of you want to live your sacred plan and your purpose. Okay, well, what do you need to do to get there? First of all, you have to be able to see the diamond in other people. Okay? You got to be able to see the value in other people. And if you don't see yourself as valuable, then it's going to be hard for you to see value in someone else. So the first thing I'm going to say here on your road to justice is understanding your own value. Is understanding your own value. Okay? The diamond. That's what you are. So allow me a moment to reiterate that for somebody here, whether you're a masculine or whether you're a feminine energy, baby, you are a diamond. You are a diamond in the rough. You are rare, one of a kind. There's nobody like you out here. Your person will be able to see that. Your person will know that there will never come a time again where that person will meet somebody that's so significant and so rare. So wherever you are and whatever you have going on, I hope that you understand that because you are rare and because you are valuable, that your person will be able to see that. So be yourself, okay? With this diamond in the rough energy. If you are going through a rough patch, or if you don't feel yourself, or you're going through the circumstances and environment that causes you to be shined up like a diamond, then be that. There's no need to put on airs or to act as if everything is all good. It says diamond in the rough. Somebody here, you're going to be found right when you're in the roughest season of your life. And again, it takes a diamond in the rough to recognize a diamond in the rough. And so there's love out here. There is significant true love and connections that is happening. For some of you, if you don't feel this is true love, if you don't feel like you found your person, this could be you doing self-love. So if you haven't come into contact with your person, this happens when you practice self-love. Because in order for you to come into the union or into contact with true love, you first have to be love. That's how you attract true love. I'm just going to let you know. A lot of y'all might attract flies and roaches and gnats, okay? Because inside, that's how you see yourself. You see yourself as less than, as a burden, as a bugaboo, right? So if you want to attract true love, then you have to first find the true love within yourself, because that makes you a magnet for the attraction. So for whoever you are, baby, you are rare. Okay. And I hope that you understand that. And I hope that you feel that. And understand, the more you love yourself, the more you're going to find the person that loves you. Now, let me tell you what happens after you love yourself and then you come into contact with your soulmate. You get strengthened because your soulmate comes in and gives you true love in the rarest form, and it's unconditional. Do you understand how powerful that is for somebody to come in and give you unconditional love, appreciation, understanding, and respect in your rough time, right? Because society has been telling people, which is new to me, that you have to earn your respect. Okay, I beg to differ. I beg to give you this one pointer, is that respect is given. And so, whoever the soulmate of yours, or you being this person, you don't have to earn your respect, baby. You are already deserving of respect. Why? Because you are a diamond in the rough. Why? Because there's nobody like you ever, and there will never be anyone like you. But when you come into contact with your soulmate, this becomes a strengthening bond, not a bond that makes you weak, not a bond that should trigger you unless it's triggering you for growth, but it's a bond and it's a connection that allows you to be strengthened. It said you are going through a transformation that is requiring you to remain strong. Well, when you find your true love, that person becomes your safe space while you are transitioning, while you are transforming, while you are going through the rough areas in life. Why is this necessary? Because this is where you can let your guard down. This is the safe space where you can expose yourself without being weakened, right? Because so many times in our less than times, when we feel not up to par, when we're going through a lot, we can uncover ourselves in front of people that uses our weaknesses against us, right? We can come and tell people, I'm tired, I'm not my best self financially, I'm going through this struggle, I'm going through that struggle, and it can turn around to be used as a weapon against us and can ultimately weaken us. But when you come into a connection with somebody who's true to you, true to this love thing, you have the ability to be strengthened in your weak moments, in times where you're not your best self, in times where you're, going through something. So there's a transformation here that you both are going through. I feel like you both are going through um, changes. And it's because this is a part of your Akashic records. This is because this is a part of your sacred plan. For many of you, you see the book, it's the book of life. Take it as it resonates. This could be the book of the universe. For some of you, this could be scribes. For some others of you, this could be scrolls. For others of you, this could be the hieroglyphics. Many of you do not understand that this soul connection and this true love is written way before the times. It's written in the walls, in the hieroglyphics. It's written in the scrolls. It's written in the scribes. It was predestined. Okay. So some of you are feeling this transformative energy of you aligning with who you've always been, for yourself, for this person, and for, oh, I heard, your community. Okay. And then what happens? Here comes the overflow of abundance. So, what I'm giving you literally is the path, is the blueprint to your overflow, so that you do not get overwhelmed as to what is happening, right? If you know and can recognize the program, kind of speak, if you can recognize the pathway, if you could recognize the steps, then this could help with anything that is triggering you, or anything that is causing you to doubt, any fears or anything like that, because I'm giving you, literally giving you the blueprint. This is the direction that you have to go, or you're being led to go in this present time. Now, again, this is not going to be for everybody. This is going to be for those of you that know that you know. For others of you, you're just the cross watcher, right? You just in here meddling, but you have no desire to ultimately reach your destiny. You have no desire to transform. You have no desire to, turn something into greatness. You're just over here meddling. That's fine as well. But whoever I'm talking to that's resonate, you are the diamond in the rough. And let me just tell you, wisdom's going to get you there. You know, wisdom's going to get you there. Wisdom is going to get you to this overflow of abundance, right? Because you're going to listen to each step. Each step that you make, each decision that you make, the path that you go is going to be determined by your wisdom, which means what? You have to love yourself enough to trust yourself. You have to love yourself enough to trust your own intuition, to trust your guides. People that do not love themselves do not follow their intuition. People that do not love themselves do not trust themselves. People that do not love themselves do not honor or listen to their ancestors. So for whoever I'm talking to, the wisdom is going to guide you through life experiences. You become wiser and you use it to help others. This is self-love. This is love. You're going to abundance. So let's see. Look at that with the fucking lovers and the soul family. Y'all better come through with this motherfucking energy. Y'all, this is some shit here. You understand? You got the soulmate, true love, lovers. Do you see the passion here? Red is passion, emotions, and then not even that. Soul family is out here. This is your soul family. This is your family. This could mean you guys are going to work on family. So let's get the tarot and see what we got going on. No, spirits want me to keep using these. I gotta stay with a whole deck. I gotta stay with the same deck. That's my comfort zone. My comfort zone is to hop decks. Bow, bow, bow. But spirit just now confirmed that I need to use the same deck. It's because, I don't like talking about relationships publicly, but I guess you guys need to hear this, okay? Especially for those of you that are resonating with this energy. You could be in contact with somebody right now, or you could be meeting somebody, or you could feel it coming. You know what I'm saying? Literally, you guys, I have been feeling some things. I don't want to tell too much. I'll probably tell it on Monday, but you could probably feel things in your body. Okay, some of you guys could be feeling things. Your body could be letting you on. Your body could be responding to certain things. You're getting these hints of some things, and your body is letting you know what you're manifesting at this time. Let me have something here on the wisdom here. Thank you. Nature. Okay, so some of you guys have been getting out in nature. You've been connecting with Mother Earth, and you've been getting grounded. And this is what's allowing, I heard, your wisdom to be at peak status. Okay, so who I'm talking to energies that when you feel anxious, when you feel panic attack, stress, triggers, you are somebody that instead of running to friends and family and the internet or whatever for advice, you are somebody that goes and connects with the Mother Earth. You pull your energy, your healing from this Mother Earth. So I'm really digging that here, especially if you're a masculine energy and you're trying to hone in with your intuition. So I see that it says Lost Boy High Priestess. We see somebody trying to get grounded. They could be overwhelmed, really needing guidance, really looking into the guidance, and they really are being guided with their intuition. This is somebody who is trusting their intuition. This is somebody that's listening to their intuition, or they should be. Again, I feel like people that love themselves. Oh, this is both of y'all. Look, it's like lost boy, lost girl. Shut the fuck up. Both of y'all are listening to your intuition. Okay? Both of y'all are the diamonds in the rough. Rare, one of a kind. Okay? You guys could be under pressure. Okay? Connect with Mother Gaia. Connect with nature. Okay? And really get grounded on this situation. Why is this couple out here? Oh, fucks with y'all. Come on, what are y'all going? Come through, spirit. Period. Look at that healing. So both of you guys at this time are needing healing. You guys are healers as well. All right. You guys are anxious as well. I feel like you know that there's something big that's coming with the throne here, God and goddesses. You know there's a transformation. You know that there's about to be something new that occurs here in this situation. You guys know that you are rising above the rough times in your life. All right. You guys are healers. You guys are going to heal each other. Okay. You're going to heal others. You're going to heal each other, and you can heal yourself. Look, everything that you touch turns to gold. I think I did a reading like 3 weeks ago, and I said there's people here that need to touch. Y'all need to touch each other. Okay? Everything you touch turns to gold. Diamond in the rough. Healer. You are a natural healer. You guys need to touch. Okay? Look, I cannot make this shit up. I'm not going to talk a lot about this. Like I said, I'll be doing a love reading on Monday. Look, this is your healing journey. You guys are going on this journey together, whoever I'm talking to build generational wealth for your bloodline, building a legacy, generations to come. But you guys are going to have to touch, okay? You're going to have to touch each other, okay? Look, because there's an activation that's going to happen when you guys touch. I did a reading a few weeks ago, and I said there's people out here that keep throwing stumbling blocks in front of people because they don't want you guys to come together to touch, okay, to feel. And I'm not saying it has to be sexual, but it does need to be some physical touch there. I don't know why, I'm not a doctor. Look, it says you hold the key to your destiny. I cannot make this shit up with the crystals and the tree of life. You guys need to be touching on each other, especially if you already know who your person is. Okay, if you already in contact with this person, you have to recognize those fucking distractions. Look at that 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like equal give and take. It's like giving. Like you need to give her your healing energy, and she needs to give you your healing energy. And you guys need to be careful with these distractions here. You guys could each be feeling lost at this time here. That's not going to be for everybody, but listen, be careful for these distractions that's coming, Give me something on the lost boy here. Look, it's challenged okay, so there could be third parties, okay, or it's challenged by this love connection. This person could be challenged. Somebody here, this masculine energy could have a third party here with the 7 of Wands that's trying to compete, causing some type of struggle for this person. Okay, I told you, you need to trust your intuition with the High Priestess here, okay, period, and take some type of action, 7 of Pentacles, to make an investment, because somebody is definitely stealing your energy. And I keep telling people that, but it's like y'all don't be wanting to listen about people causing distractions, people causing you to keep you close to steal your energy. There's a masculine out here. You got a third party energy here stealing your energy. Yeah, somebody's in there. Somebody's trying to abuse the power that they have, some type of control. It's manipulation. They're drawing on your weaknesses here. And I just told you guys about strength here. Yeah, this could be somebody you're still intimate with, having sex with here. Knight of Cups. Yep, and they're taking your energy. Listen, this is why I don't really like doing energy readings, because I see too many motherfuckers getting manipulated, and I don't got the time personally, me myself. But this masculine energy who has a soulmate, you have a true love, and this true love is written in the Akashic records. And this is a love that can be healed. But if you have a third party here that's abusing their control because they have access to you with the Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and you're still being intimate with this person, they're stealing your energy. You know what I'm saying? Look, devil energy. There's an addiction here. This person is binding you with magic, spell work, incantations, and shit. I just don't fuck with it. I'm telling you. Like me personally, somebody here is literally stealing your abundant energy, your independent energy, the rewards. Like somebody is using your sexual energy against you. And I know it's hard for masculines to believe that because they think everybody wants them. Everybody, they think they're supposed to save everybody. They think they're supposed to, be Captain Save-A-Ho to everybody. But yeah, you Captain Save-A-Ho to everybody, but who's saving you? Because these motherfuckers are using your energy, moon energy in the dark. These people could be, look, I'm telling you, Two of Cups. Whatever you giving them, they're using it for sure, but they're binding you. You're being bound in a romantic connection, all right, through sexual energy. Six of Pentacles, whoever you are giving unto, or whatever the fuck this is keeping you stuck in emotional baggage and unresolved issues. A baby mother that you celebrate with is causing a lot of challenges. Look, I don't like reading on love connections because I don't ever want to seem like a hater. You know what I'm saying? Choose who you want to choose. Be with who you want to be with. Have intimacy with whoever you want to have intimacy with. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't never like coming off as a hater. But I clearly see this is why you're stuck. This is why you're torn, feeling lost. This is why you have that emotional baggage, unresolved issues, because you're having sex with somebody who's trying to bind you to low vibrational energy. You're having sex with somebody that's low vibrational. All right, this person could have a plan to leave, but they're conflicted. Okay, they're conflicted about an offer. Listen, what's the outcome here? I ain't gonna feed into this shit here. I'm literally over here with tears in my eyes because it confirms so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that's confirming. I'm gonna make sure that I give you some guidance here. Tasha said I'm not giving nobody nothing. I'm celibate. Then this is not for you, Tasha or Tanisha, right? Then this is clearly not your message, right? And I also said masculine, sleeping with a feminine energy. Okay, y'all, what I don't understand. I guess I'm a little slow. What did I miss? Did I miss something or did you miss something? Right. Okay. Um, somebody here is conflicted with the Nine of Swords here. Okay, about what action, what they should do here. To bring themselves some justice. All right. This person needs to take accountability for being overwhelmed, okay, in these extremes. Somebody needs to stand up, okay? Somebody needs to voice themselves. King of Cups, a father figure. You in love, okay? Say it, yeah, because somebody here is trying to end it. Somebody here is trying to cause a sudden ending with the death energy. In a home, in a marriage. Somebody's trying to cause an ending to your marriage, to your connection, to your stability, your home, or look, if you in love, what the fuck problem is it to say you in love? What the fuck is going on? This is why I don't have the patience to do love readings. That's why I'm gonna have to find I'm gonna have to find a reader that does love readings that I really fuck with. Cause I'm gonna sit up here and cuss your stupid ass out. I mean, I am. Like, let me, why, if you're in love, King of Cups to the Ace of Cups, you in love, like love, fucked up love. You feel me? Like you love, okay? Ten of Swords, but you feel defeated. You feel defeated by love. How? When you manifested this Page of Pentacles. Come on, let's be smart here. Masculine is a different type of breed, and that's why I really don't deal with them on the love. Because you manifest wish fulfillment. This is what you want. And then when you get it, it fucks you up. And that's why I don't do love readings when it comes to masculines. Unless they're mature. You know what I'm saying? Or unless they are already mature. This is somebody who's not mature when it comes to love, because in somebody's eyes, a masculine feels defeated by love. How can you be defeated by love? And love is the highest frequency in the world. Like, to use the energy of love, you will win at anything, versus having sex and being bound to low vibrational energy, which causes you to be stuck. Why wouldn't you choose love? And this is what somebody here, they feel defeated. Ten of Swords. Like, how the fuck did I fall in love? How the fuck? Yeah. They feel defeated. King of Pentacles. Okay, this person feels defeated. King of Pentacles. The Sun energy. Because they think, I feel like this person may not have as much as they want financially. With the King of Pentacles to the Sun, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, that's an illusion. They feel defeated because they're not fine. know that they're not financially where they want to be, so they feel defeated by love. Clarify. Yeah. But Spirit is saying this is the opportunity to use the energy of love. This is the opportunity to use the energy of love to create your authority and your power, your spiritual ranking. You see what I'm saying? This what you failing to realize, if you are not where you want to be financially, the energy of love allows you to stand in your power by creating boundaries that you need to create in order for you to stop fucking on people that is binding you to lower vibrational energy that is keeping you stuck. The reason, oh God, look at the Queen of Pentacles with the look, the fucking Queen of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. You literally giving your financial and abundant energy to women. You literally giving your financial energy. You wondering why your bank account, why your money's funny, because you're giving your sexual energy to a Queen of Wands energy, and that's the truth, baby. Listen. And then the energy causes tension and chaos, keeping you low vibrational. Y'all be hooking up with some very y'all. I'm not reading it. Y'all be the people y'all hook up with and fuck on is diabolical. I could never understand how could you even be attracted to an energy that keeps you stuck. If you are not moving, if things are not getting better, if the energy that you are around doesn't cause you forward movement, that's a clear sign. Didn't Fabulous teach you I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together? And y'all be sitting around with people that you can't even be a force with, and y'all not even a movement together. Y'all not, you know what I'm saying? What happened to all of the rap songs that was teaching y'all? That should be a sure sign. If you with some, I'd rather be alone and stuck, alone and busted and disgusted, than with somebody that I ain't moving forward with. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody here, a masculine here, is not where they want to be financially, and it has everything to do with who they sticking their dick in. Respectfully, if you're not putting your penis in some punani that's resulting in you being better, okay? If you're not putting your penis in somebody that is causing you to be better, feel better, look better, move better, baby, you fucking on some low vibrational cooch, baby. And that's just the period of the period. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could help you understand, but you should be better after sleeping with your women. You should be better. You should feel better. You should be moving. You should be expanding. You should be elevating. You should be well taken care of. That coochie should make you really, really be spinning a bag, make you feel like you the man on the top of the world. But if you are having emotional distress, if you are second guessing yourself, if your finances is, you need to really take accountable with what you are aligning your energy with. Okay. Now let's look at the divine feminine here, because the divine feminine is also coming up as the lost girl as well. Okay. Why is this energy showing up as a lost girl? Okay. And for the divine feminine, it's time for you to reclaim your power. Okay. You've given your power away, situations, circumstances, people, places, and things. And you need to reclaim what's rightfully yours. This is why the feminine energy is coming up. Okay. Excuse me, as a lost girl. Okay. Because you need to reclaim your power. So it popped over here with the High Priestess of Light Oracle deck. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that. But when it comes to the feminine energy, the reason that you are, lost is because of your power. So something about you needing to recall your power, reclaim your power. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, look at the true love and compassion. So you're going to have to call your power back, because if this masculine is sleeping or with a feminine energy that's draining him, she's draining you because you care about this person. So you're going to have to call your power back or call this energy back. The number 9 is on here, so this could signify a new beginning. So, I mean, you're going to have to make a decision here. Look, letting go and cleansing the energy. You may, if this person, if this masculine, the soulmate energy of yours is connected to somebody that this person is keeping this person stuck, you're going to have to call your power back and let this energy go. And you're just going to have to let this thing evolve. This person cannot hold on to you while continuing to be romantically involved with somebody that's still in their abundant energy, because being connected to this person shares your energy. So spirit is guiding you to disconnect from this energy, to recall your power back. And I'm not saying it's going to be forever, but it is going to be to allow, you to go with the flow. You got to protect your heart here. Yeah. Because while you over here lost, it is because you're giving your power to somebody who is powerless in a situation. They got to stand on their own power. They got to stand on their own 10. Okay? That's what I'm feeling like here. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, you have to let go and you have to cleanse your energy, and you're going to have to start receiving what's for you. Because if this person is not standing on business when it comes to their emotions with you, if this person is not standing on business when it comes to their feelings, and they are attached and stuck to an energy that's draining them, baby, you can't be attached to that. You're not going to be able to be attached to that. I can't. Yeah, look. And this person is grieving, and you're grieving, you know? It's an energy here. Yeah, this person is burdened. They're challenged. They got a lot going on where they are. You can't help this person. This person has to be able to help themselves. All right, what's here? Thank you. Wow. Knight of Swords. Somebody's racing in fast. You know what's coming in fast for you? This Empress energy. You got a purpose out here, baby. You have something. When I'm talking about the divine feminine, I didn't say light and dark don't mix. Yeah, well, if that person he's sleeping with this dark, yeah. But look, with the Knight of Swords, what's rushing in for you is expansion, the Empress energy. You got a bigger purpose out here. You're supposed to be birthing something. You're in your creative energy, ma. And as much as you want this person to step up and be aligned with you, if that person is attached to a devil energy that's keeping them stuck, they're coming in, you know, they're coming in, in the way of your creativity, you know? The Knight of Swords is coming in fast. What's coming in fast for the divine feminine? The Empress energy. You're elevating. You're expanding. Remember, you are also a diamond in the rough. But you love yourself, you know? And that's why it's so easy for you to love somebody else, because you love somebody. You love yourself. But if this person isn't practicing self-love and they allow themselves to be abused, misused, and somebody to control their energy, you're not going to be able to do that, baby, because you have a level up here. All right, you're birthing something here. All right, Empress energy, independence, stability. You got to do something alone, baby, and it may break your heart, to close out this cycle with this person so that you could move forward here. And this person just may have to watch you here. And again, you guys, I am going to be reading on true love here on Monday to see how this is all going to go. We're definitely going to look into this energy. But for right now, Empress, you're being called to a different level here. Yeah. Yeah. What's the Hermit here? Because I said Empress, you're being called to a different level. The Hermit. The Hermit is somebody that's in solitude. The Hermit is somebody that's enlightened. And you could be contemplating this as well. You could be in solitude. Yeah. Yeah. Queen of Swords, you could know this, With the Hermit, you could have, the Hermit is spiritually inquisitive, right? Whoever I'm picking up on, if you have a soulmate or a true love that has, another situation going on, as the Hermit, you intuitively pick this up. You know that this person's cold. Whoever this person is attached to or associated with, Queen of Swords, they abuse their power. They abuse control, and this is going to bring judgment, This is going to bring judgment, and you don't have the time to be under judgment, Your person is going to have to learn some experiences. Your person is going to have to go through some trials and tribulations for them to wake the fuck up. Okay? Tell me about the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody that they have a family with. You got to let go of this person. Or you let go of a family member. Take it as it resonates for some of you. The Hermit could be letting go. Take it as it resonates. 10 of Cups. And they're trying to hold on. So this could be somebody in this person's family, or somebody in your family that's abusive, controlling, Yeah. And they got and listen, whoever I'm talking to that's abusive, controlling, that they have a family with, or that they're in your family, the person, your person, or your family, they happy. They happy for y'all to separate. They would be happy for y'all to leave each other alone. You know what I'm saying? They with the page of cups, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody who is definitely put in a position here to control the narrative. Okay, this could be somebody's family member, your family member. It could be somebody that your person has a family with, or somebody that you have a family with that is happy. Page of cups here. You understand? It is this person's dream to use this manipulation tactic to cause you guys to have a lot of mental conflict, unfortunately. You know, and that's the sad thing about true love. You know, when people meet their soulmates and their true love, five of pentacles, you got people that would love for you guys to miss out on this opportunity. You know, that you would leave each other out in the cold, because this is a soul connection that's written in the Akashic records here. Five of pentacles. You know, somebody definitely wants you guys to have low resources, for you to have poverty, okay? For you not to be able to, you know, be in a financial situation, because it's hard to leave connections and situations when your finances is not all the way right. But I just heard Spirit say sometimes you got to take a leap of faith, babe. I'm saying sometimes you got to be able to take a leap of faith. What's the Five of Pentacles here? Because somebody would be happy. Yeah, look. The Five of Pentacles is need, poverty, low resources, hardship, burdens, Ten of Wands in your house. Somebody's going to keep you that way, whether you are masculine or feminine, keep you stuck, because they want to win at all costs. And making sure you and a person that's destined to come together with a sacred plan, that you guys never come together. And like I said, with the lovers, yeah, this is somebody's lover. You got to see it for what it is, okay? This is you know, somebody's lover, yours or theirs, your lover or your person's lover. They know you have an option of commitment, marriage, okay, and being a good mother, and that this would change something, change a dynamic that's hidden for them. And so we got some underlying manipulation going to when it comes to the sacred Akashic records here. And yeah, we got a group that literally was celebrate you guys being separate. That's fucked up. They celebrating already. Three of Cups, they gathering and celebrating death, closing out a cycle to this thing being a victory when it comes to this love connection already. And y'all not even together. That's another reason why you need to call your power back. Okay? And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, divine feminine, I feel like you have to take this leap of faith to lead this way right now with the Empress energy, because you are fertile at this time. I heard fertile myrtle. You're going to have to birth a solution in this situation. All right? Your creativity is going to birth something here that could be beneficial. What is this, Empress? Thank you. Look at that heartbreak. It's going to break your heart. You're going to have to make a decision here. With the heartbreak, it's going to break your heart. Look, make or break you. Look, it's going to be a missed opportunity. Like, you may have to make a decision to break it off with this person. I'm just telling you, because you're in your birthing season. You can't miss this. You can't miss it. What is this? I'm telling you, look, higher consciousness. You have to look at this for what it is. Okay? And use your third eye here. Look at that. Because you're coming into your God body God status here. You're coming into this God body God status. Archangel Michael is protecting you, because it's time for you to sit on your throne. Yeah, as the made man, made woman, make a break. Like, you're gonna have to make a decision. And I feel like anybody that's stuck, that's stuck, it's a sure sign they cannot go. They're stuck. Shit. And your throne awaits you. So are you gonna miss your throne? Look at that twin flame with the fucking abundance. Damn. You see what I'm saying? I told you guys, I think I just released the reading. I said it's gonna be a decision between your soulmate and your twin flame. for some of you. And energy moves, you guys. Energy is constantly moving, right? So, we don't know what it's going to be like next year or the year after, but right now I'm seeing a divine feminine in her birthing season. And Spirit said, call your energy back because you need to use your third eye. Archangel Michael is protecting you at this time. It's divine intervention for you to let go of something. Somebody's pulling, you are connected to somebody that allows others to pull on their energy and it's keeping them stuck. And if you stay stuck to them, you're going to stay stuck. I feel like this is going to be a heartbreak. It's going to break, look, it's going to break this person's heart or break your heart. 4 wands. If you get married, because I do see a 4 wands situation, a marriage, a home life, King of Cups, heartbreak. What is this? Action. Yeah. If you take this action to secure this twin flame and work with this twin flame, I ain't seen this shit. And this is new. I ain't seen, this is new, y'all. This is why I tell y'all, energy is fluid. It moves. And the reason it moves off of people's decisions or lack thereof. When people refuse to make decisions, the energy moves. I'm telling y'all. This is why I do readings a lot often, right? Because energy moves based off of people's decision. When that soulmate decided not to take that leap of faith and decided to continue to give their sexual energy to that partner that keeps them stuck, that was a decision to call the energy to move. And now that person is stuck. Even though they're a diamond in the rough just like you. They a diamond in the fucking rough just like you. You feel me? Rare, one of a kind. Damn. Overall outcome. Queen of Pentacles, marriage, commitment. Okay, here's the thing. You need to get the perspective. You need to get the perspective that whoever I'm talking to when it comes to divine feminine, you need to understand that it is your destiny to be protected. With Archangel Michael out here, divine intervention protection. If your soulmate didn't spring into action to protect you, it is your divine assignment to be protected. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. You understand? So the idea is protection. It's not nothing else. It's like, are you protecting this divine feminine energy? Because Archangel Michael is here stepping in. And if the soulmate would have followed their motherfucking intuition, because we saw the high priestess, then you would have sprang into action to protect the divine feminine. Then you would have sprang into action to do what the fuck you needed to do. So at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to understand, divine feminine, that you have to make a sacrifice here, because at the end of the day, you have to be protected. Why does you have to be protected? Because you have a throne. You have some spiritual ranking. You have some type of God body. This type of energy has to be protected. The kind of energy that sits on a motherfucking throne. Y'all like protecting the low of the low. Y'all, you see what I'm saying? And I've been picking that up here. The reason the divine feminine looks like she don't have nobody, but y'all can't hurt her, or y'all can't damage her, or y'all can't, because the protection. And when people fail to protect you, your ancestors and angel guides got to step in, because your soul contract is protection, because you're a royal divine lineage. And you have to see it as that. And any man that you align with that doesn't protect you can't be around you. If they allow any bullshit in the game, they're not your protector. Let them go and protect what they are called to protect, or what they feel like they need to protect, right? Because your person, your destiny is designed to protect you. And shouldn't be no up in the game motherfucking decision trying to toss up who you gonna protect. You better protect the one that's sitting on the fucking throne at the end of the day here. because this is the one that has the power. We see men protecting a lot of powerless things, environments, people. But this divine feminine who has a soul contract needs protection. Why does this divine feminine need protection? The throne, Queen of Pentacles. Why? Look, because you're the one with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a strong, solid offer. It's solid. Like I said, you're the Empress. You're birthing something solid out here. You understand? Look at that. You're bossing up. King of Pentacles. I just got the envision of a birthing room, as if you're in your vulnerable state. You're in your most vulnerable state. When you're birthing, you're in a vulnerable state. Your legs is up. You under pain. You can't really focus. You can't know. You don't know who's coming or going. When you're in your birthing room, your masculine has to protect that birth. Has to protect the room. Has to make sure he's looking at every aspect while you are pushing. And that's what I feel like this King of Pentacles is going to be able to do for you. Okay? You got the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. When you are in your birthing season, the protection comes from the masculine protecting you here because you're birthing something. What's the Knight of Pentacles for the Queen of Pentacles? Period. Judgment. Baby, you are birthing worldwide judgment. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, right? Yeah. You birthing you thirsting them up. You're birthing judgment. Tell me about this judgment here. Yeah, see, you're birthing opportunities. Judgment talks about opportunities. It's renewal. It's renewal. It's opportunities. Talk about this judgment here. King of Wands. Shit. You're birthing leaders. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, your commitment and your contract makes you birth leaders. You are somebody that makes leaders. Whether you coach them, or you birth them. Take it as it resonates, honey. I'm seeing a King of Wands here. All right. I said, what's the judgment here? The King of Wands. You're going to birth these leaders because a King of Wands is somebody who sees the bigger picture. A King of Wands overcomes obstacles. A King of Wands produces leaders. And this has a lot of people up in their head. Nine of Swords here. Yeah, that you're going to be a star. You're meant to be heard all around the world so that you could birth leadership, so that you could birth leaders. King of Wands. Ooh, Spirit, come through. Yep, 4 Cups. And it's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity out here. What's the 4 Cups? I feel like somebody wants you to miss this opportunity. 4 Cups. Yeah, somebody's throwing spell work, manipulation, magic at you. What's the 4 Cups? A Tower. Imprisonment. Somebody definitely don't like it. That's another reason why you need a protector. Who wants a feminine energy to be able to build leaders? Right? Y'all ain't heard about that in a long ass time. It ain't been a feminine energy out here that's birthing leaders. Don't necessarily have to be masculine. It could be feminine or masculine. But you're birthing leaders. For some of you, again, with the Empress coming out, for some of you, you're supposed to get pregnant, okay? And maybe have a son or have a child, okay? That's going to become a leader. Again, take it as it resonates. For some of you, this could be a child that you're supposed to birth. For some of y'all. For others of you, yesterday I was picking up heavy on a child. Like I said it yesterday. I've been eating pickles all my somebody, your nipples are extremely sensitive at this time. Like some of y'all are supposed to be birthing a child. Okay. For others of you, it's leadership. It's leaders. Helping make leaders. King of Wands. Clarify this King of Wands some more. Thank you. Page of Wands, your messages. All right? You're supposed to be free in these masculines for some of you as well. Nobody wants you to do that. What's the King of Pentacles here? Yeah, look. Somebody here want whoever you are destined to be with. Because we don't know which one of these. We don't know if it's the twin flame or the soulmate that's going to rise to the occasion. You got some interest. You have options. Whoever you are, divine feminine, and I'm sure the divine masculine does too. Take it as it resonates. Whoever your person is that's supposed to align with you, they definitely want this person to be imbalanced. They want this person to have confusion and go through extremes. So how you're going to know who your destined partner is you're going to start seeing this person go through a lot of warfare. Okay? This person is going to be facing a lot of warfare. Okay? Confusion. This person also could be getting threats. Okay? At this time, this person has a lot of responsibilities. They're off balance, or they want this person off balance with the temperance in reverse here. That's how you're going to know. Clarify this. 3 of Cups. Whoever this masculine is, divine feminine, you are going to free this person from these 3 of Cups groups that has them in this Hierophant energy. Okay? There's some type of partnership. This could be like some type of soul ties, spiritual soul ties. Okay? You have like a group that this person is tied to. Your person is destined to be a leader. Whoever I'm talking to, your person is destined to be a leader as well. And you are in this situation right now in this person's life. Yeah, this person, whoever this person is that's supposed to be protecting you, okay? They are involved with some teachings or some type of group teachings, like that is keeping them off balance. This is what's keeping this person from becoming a leader, okay? Because there's an illusion here, again, by this person's lover. So whoever you, listen, both of these, the twin flame and the motherfucking soulmate, both have motherfuckers that are in their energy causing them to be imbalanced. And it's sad because it looks like the divine feminine is the only one in your right motherfucking mind. Okay? It seems like you the only one that is even seeing this thing, which is why you got to recall your power back from both of these individuals, because these people celebrate and they gather, okay, with these fucking energies, and then they keep it hidden. These energies are hiding the fact that they put these men under illusions. Both of these men are under the illusion that they have options. You don't have no motherfucking options, okay? Whoever this soulmate twin flame is, the twin flame, I don't care. Y'all don't have no motherfucking options. Y'all think y'all have options with the moon energy because y'all got these groups of people that you kick it with, you celebrate with, and they're going to make it look like that's a veil. They're going to try to make it seem like you have options and shit like that. Y'all don't have no fucking options. Y'all don't have no fucking options. I'm telling you, Spirit said you out of options. That's what I feel like here with the moon energy to the 7 of Cups. These people could feel like you have options. That's the illusion here. That's the lie. 7 of Cups to the moon. 7 of Pentacles, y'all invested in a motherfucking illusion. In these communities, in these houses, in these commitments, marriages, take it as a resonates, child. It looks like it's independent and it's going to reap a reward. It looks like it's going to be successful here with these motherfucking lovers here to make you, this is like your option to have what you want, your gift, your wish fulfillment here. But look, it leads to loss. It's going to lead to loss. You don't have no fucking options. Yeah, the illusion is that it's solid, and that it's going to give you some type of reward for your labor. And this is how you're going to be seen as victorious, fucking with this particular lover of yours for some reason that you put on a pedestal. They look like a star. They could be an influencer. They could have money. I don't know what the fuck this is. You think they're wish fulfillment, or you could have a family with these energies, but it's going to lead you to loss, and that's going to be your justice. You guys got some choices to make out here, divine masculine here. But that's y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all like to gamble with your purpose. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, the divine feminine is being called to pull her energy back. And I'm a stokler in that. I'm not talking to somebody every motherfucking day. I don't want to talk to somebody every day. You should be in my presence. I don't want you. If I can't put my eyes on my person, if I can't put my eyes on my, I don't want to talk to them every day because I don't know who y'all around. You know what I'm saying? And so talking to you every day causes you to pull on my energy and then you to take my energy back to places I don't have no control over. So I personally am okay with a motherfucker not talking to me every day. Preferably, honestly. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody pulling on my energy that I can't see what the fuck is going on. You understand what I'm saying? And this is exactly what the divine feminine here is faced with. But you got two options. And again, I'm going to be reading on this on Monday at 10:30 Pacific time. Let me go ahead and see what the guidance is for the divine feminine, since the divine feminine is solid, grounded, and being guided to call their power back in this situation. Can you give the divine feminine that's resonating with this energy guidance and what's going to happen from here? Let's start with guidance here. What's the guidance here? The outcome. Okay. Spirit said, ask this. What's the stumbling block? What's the stumbling block here? Gratitude. All right. Get grounded. Okay. I feel like don't allow, okay, their ignorance, okay, lack of action, okay, to make you forget, okay, to be grateful. Okay, you are an energy, usually you are extremely grateful. You stay grounded, you stay rooted, whoever I'm talking to. And being connected to ignorant ass energies like that can cause you to come out of being grounded. I feel like Spirit is saying, stay grounded, stay connected to your roots. You understand what I'm saying? Stay connected to your roots because that's going to give you the angelic assistance that you need when it comes to these friendships. Because that's all they are really is friendships. Because you got people that you're dealing with that's struggling with their identity. You got people that's not really operating out of self-love. And you can help them. You can by you. How you can help them is not being the God in their life or not trying to save them, but staying rooted and staying grounded in your own truth. That's how you're going to help them. Because I feel like people are out here on some bullshit here. And, bullshit ain't nothing here. Yeah, look, wings of light, becoming something new. Stay rooted and grounded and focused on you. Okay? That's what I feel like. Stay rooted, Sandra, because you are becoming something new. I cannot make this shit up. Set boundaries with these people when it comes to your sensual and sexual energy here. And Spirit is going to let their angels and angel guides help them. Their angel guides and ancestors will help them. Whoever you are, you're becoming something new, and it's happening extremely fast. Okay, something about April the 2nd. Okay, and you're gonna see this starting in May. Okay, because I feel like you too fast. These motherfuckers, they slow. Ain't nobody got y'all little motherfuckers slow. Y'all slow than a motherfucker. Okay, and ain't nobody got time for that slow shit. You got to learn how to move. Collective is moving, becoming something new. Wings of light, fast. I'm talking about shit's moving fast for this person. Whoever I'm talking to, shit is moving extremely fast for you. Wings of light, come through. Okay? Yeah, because you could be feeling isolated. You could be feeling withdrawn at this time. You could be feeling lonely. You could be sad because of the energy of these individuals not taking action. That's why Spirit wants you to get rooted and grounded, because you're coming up as the hermit in reverse. This shit is making you sad. Okay, Spirit wants you to be strong and have the courage here to make the investment here. All right, yeah, these motherfuckers. Oh no, this is a betrayal. I'm telling you, it's a betrayal. Point blank. Period. It's a betrayal. A backstab. When people do not get on the good foot when it comes to you, it don't feel good. It don't feel good when a motherfucker don't protect the divine feminine energy that's supposed to be protected. It don't feel good when motherfuckers is still choosing low vibrational energies and getting themselves in a stuck situation. You could feel betrayed. You could feel heartbroken. You could feel backstabbed. These are all emotions that really don't serve you at this time. So don't even, what you're going to have to look out for is looking out for energies that are not protecting you. Energies that are not choosing you. Energies that are stuck. Energies that are not getting on the good foot. They can't move fast like you. They're bound by dead weight, or not even weight. They got responsibilities. They got burdens. You, whoever I'm talking to, you could move. You're light. You carry lightness. You pack light. You understand? So you're able to move at a different speed because you're not bombarded by people that is sucking on your energy. You're not bombarded by people that is using your energy for their gain, and you don't have time to be attached to them people anyway. Okay, but yeah, I could understand here why spirit is guiding you back to being rooted. Some of you guys need to get out there and touch nature. It's been a while since I've put my foot in some dirt, since I've hugged some trees. So some of you guys may need to go hug some trees, get grounded, get out there in nature. Spirit said that's the truth. So this weekend, first thing you're going to do is go ahead and get out in nature. Go hug some trees. Put your feet in the ground, okay? Because you're about to celebrate. King of Swords. The truth. You're going to be logical in this situation. You're going to listen to your intuition. If don't nobody else celebrate you, you celebrate yourself. Okay? That's what I'm picking up here. So I guess this guidance here is about you getting grounded, getting rooted, go hug some trees, because you need to come out of this loneliness, this sad energy, and being withdrawn, because you're about to be able to celebrate something. What's the Ace of Swords? I'm telling you, something's coming in fast. Somebody or something's coming in fast. Somebody's going to take some motherfucking ass shit. Okay, what's the truth here? Ace of Swords. What's the truth here? Ace of Swords. Thank you. King of Pentacles. That's the truth. Somebody from your past that you have familiar energy with, that's in love with you. This love is causing a lot of motherfucking competition and a lot of chaos, and somebody's going to dead it. Somebody is going to put an end into this shit, okay? Which, if you look what happened here, because I told you guys energy moves. We just saw the energy move. What did the energy move? How did the energy move? When you made a decision, when you made a decision to go and heal, when you made a decision to pull your energy back, instead of focusing on that person, pull your energy back, healing, getting rooted, and it becomes a cause and effect. What is the cause and effect? For you to make a decision to keep focusing on you. And this person, whoever you are destined to be with, they're going to focus and do what the fuck they need to do. Okay, so you see this King of Pentacles now, as you go and get grounded and you stay rooted and stay grateful, right? Because you know that you have a spiritual contract of protection and commitment. King of Pentacles, somebody from your past has a lot of love for you. And this love is causing fucking competition, chaos, and tension. Five of Wands energy here from another person. Or because this person wants to give you a cup of love. This King of Cups. This father, like, it's crazy to me how much drama a person can go through just because they in love. It's like, damn, if I'm in love, why not y'all not in love? If y'all got love for me, why y'all not happy that I'm happy? What the fuck is that about? Like, I don't know what you're talking about, Jacqueline. Y'all gotta quit coming. I'm gonna tell you again. Y'all gotta quit coming over here projecting on these men. Y'all gotta quit coming over here and projecting on these men. You clearly saw that these men have decisions to make. When men make decisions, it's not karma. It's time. They get to grow just like we do. They get to change just like we do. They get the love from the ancestors, angel guys, just like we do. And it hurts. Shit, the divine feminine got her feelings hurt, feel betrayed. Did she come in here and start projecting on these men? Spirit said, go touch a tree. Some of you bitches need to go touch some motherfucking trees. Go put your fucking feet in the dirt and accept the fact that seasons change. And men get to grow and change, elevate, expand, just like women do. Who the fuck is y'all? Why do y'all limit what these men can do for themselves? They got children, they got destinies, they got purposes and plans just like we do. Y'all can't come to my community and project on our men. Y'all not gonna be able to do it. I can't stand these motherfuckers, but I'm not gonna let y'all project on them. Especially if I don't see a reading where they intentionally did anything wrong to you. This is not somebody that's intentionally trying to harm you or the divine feminine. Y'all just want control over these men. Y'all just want control over their destinies. Y'all want control over their purposes. Y'all want control over their body. And that's a you issue. That's a you issue. Y'all need to go fucking heal. You could book a one-on-one, because until you go and heal, y'all not going to ever have true love. And then y'all going to be sitting on the side of the road mad at the bitch who went and healed, that's going to get true love. That's going to make a solid relationship with somebody. Because instead of personalizing or taking it personal that she didn't get the change or the decision that she wanted, she started hating a man. Somebody went to go heal. And until you bitches learn the formula for healing is not reacting and revenge, it is healing, you're going to be a miserable, bitter bitch, bitter bum that's constantly getting cheated on, disrespected, and the seasons is always going to cause you to be with a new body every 6 to 8 to 9, 18 months. Instead of finding your forever person. Go heal. Go heal. And that's for the men too, because there's men out there that do the same thing. You feel me? But until y'all heal, until y'all go somewhere and touch trees and take accountability to say, this man is not my property. You did not birth that man. He came through his mother's womb. Y'all trying to take ownership of somebody's whole body and shit. Own yourself. Master yourself. You do not own that man. You do not own that woman. That's y'all's problem. Respectfully. With all due respect. But disrespectfully. Okay? I don't like it. Because again, I like the men to feel safe over here. Where if they trying to do the right thing, they can get the guidance without feeling like they projected on or they're disrespected. You know what I'm saying? These men have a right to accept their sacred plan. These men have a right to be loved by their ancestors and angel guides, even if we don't like them, even if we can't stand them, even if we feel like they the dust mites and they roaches, and we still got to accept the fact that just maybe their ancestors love them. Just maybe their angel guides respect them. Just maybe their source might have their back. We can't just sit around and say, because we got hurt, because we felt betrayed, that is doomsday for them. That is ignorance, and that is an illusion. Okay? Somebody here is dealing with a lover. Yes. 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 It happens. It happens. It happens. Okay? It happens. Okay? Yeah, they prayed for her. Yeah. I'm going to pray for mine. I'm going to pray for my son. I'm going to pray for y'all. Until y'all put honor back into marriages and families and men and women, y'all put the honor back, y'all going to forever be bitter bitches and bitter bums. Until you learn how to honor another woman's household, honor another woman's marriage, honor another woman's family, a man, honor another, like same thing with the men. Until men learn how to honor other men's marriages, other men's households, other men's purpose, other men's destinies, y'all gonna sit around and be bitter bitches, bitter bums all day long on the podcast, on air, all day long, just projecting that fucking vile and low vibrational energy. And personally, we're gonna stop listening to it. And a lot of y'all gonna lose your podcast. You're gonna lose your voices, your ability to talk to us, because we get tired after a while. Y'all been complaining about men for 365 days. For some of y'all for the last 10 years. Many of y'all been playing, talking about women for the last 20 years. At some point, we're gonna turn that shit off. And we want to hear something else. And I personally would love to hear how this divine feminine, instead of finding bitterness, revenge, and jealousy, she got rooted and called in her protection and her true love. I would love to start hearing that. I would love to start hearing that. Come through. I appreciate that. Come on now. I personally would love to start hearing that. Me personally. I appreciate you, Whistle. Thank you for that $10 donation. Listen, I personally would love to hear a man, even this man right here, right? Let's look at the man's story right here. This King of Pentacles, right? Bossing up, focusing on his commitment, all right? And then also falling in love, listening to his intuition, okay? And putting sudden endings to any tension and chaos and disrespect when it comes to what he's building. I would love to hear a man talk about that. You know, Steph said you are absolutely right. People need to heal. It may be hard at first, but it'll get better after that. Period. I hear you, Jacqueline. Man in my feminine power, being a shaman healer. Yeah, it takes a very strong masculine energy to sit in his feminine energy in as well, in his in his feelings, in his emotions. That's why we got to make it a safe space for y'all, for you to sit in that energy, or else we're gonna be dealing with over masculine men who are over masculine. If we don't allow these men a safe space to sit in their feminine energy, their emotions, which feminine energy for masculines is balance, right? For a man to be balanced in his feminine and masculine energy, that's power. If we don't allow these men to sit in a safe space to do that, what do we have? What do we have? We have over masculine men that hate us. You can hear it on the podcast. You can hear it, in the church. You can hear it. So allow these men to be balanced. And I would love to hear how this man did that here. Overall energy, let's close this out. Overall energy when it comes to this, please and thank you, is justice. Come through, spirit. There it is. Do you see how the energy moves? It's justice. It's fairness for this man, for this woman, whatever they're building. It's accountability. It's also cause and effect. Because somebody chose to surrender to their sacred plan, they get forward movement. Remember, we was dealing with men who were stuck. Remember, before I cleared the board, we was dealing with men who were stuck. So what do you have to do to get stuck? You have to give yourself your own justice through clarity and accountability. That way you can move forward, babe, because who wants to be stuck? Come through, spirit. You got to adapt. Ain't nothing like a man who can adapt. Ain't nothing like a feminine who can adapt. Shit's not always the same. When things change, do you know how to adapt? Come through, spirit. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is equal give and take. All right. Yep. Somebody's coming in for a new contract. Somebody's going to accept their new contract. Somebody's going to accept their new contract. 3 of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. Accept your new contract. Look, Ace of Pentacles. That's an opportunity. Okay. Somebody could feel ashamed for not giving and walking away. Look, it don't feel good to have to leave people in the past. It don't feel good when you have to drop old energy. It don't fucking feel good, man. It don't. I would imagine it's very hard. It's easy for a motherfucker like me. It's easy for me because I'm an only child. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this detachment shit is easy for me because I'm an only child. I don't have no sisters, brothers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to share my mama. I didn't have to share my. I'm not only the only child. I'm the first granddaughter, the first niece. So I ain't never had to come after or deal with a whole lot of shit. But for those that come from families and is connected to communities and environments, I done moved around my whole life. I'm not connected to one environment. But for people that grew up with people forever or been around people forever, it'd be hard to disconnect. It'd be hard to so I see how somebody would have to adapt. I see how somebody would have to adapt here. But this is somebody's opportunity, and this opportunity doesn't come without grief, okay? This opportunity, this connection, this collaboration, this contract, it doesn't come without grief because somebody has been the one that has been giving on to these connections for years. The one that people can rely on, the one that people can call on, and somebody has to walk away from that to what they manifested. It's a burden, and it hurts, and it don't feel good. Okay, but this is whoever energy. This is your direction to luck, fortune, because it's the wheel of fortune. This is how you get to that new cycle that you need. Yeah, and it's causing somebody a lot of fucking. Let me get you some angel messages here. I feel like collective is off. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. But I feel like whoever, your person is, it may just be a little bit harder. Let me get you some angel messages here. And I'll close this out. Somebody, in order for you to heal, because I'm saying healing energy, in order for you to heal, you got to say no more. Somebody needs to be using the word no more. I can't, All right, give the collective some messages, whoever may be resonating with this situation, circumstance. Close it out, Holy Spirit. Spiritual growth. Look, transformation. You got to catch up. Look, opportunity to change. So somebody here, your angel guides is letting you know this is an opportunity for you to change, for you to become something new, and also for you to get this speed. A lot of us don't have a lot of time left. So stuff is going to have to happen really fast with the wings of light. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to pack light. You got to be able to move. You got to release the dead weight that will keep you bogged down so you could move fast. This is your opportunity to change. Something's changing for you. And this is your spiritual growth. Spirit is saying have courage and bravery. Make sure that you're putting on your protection, your shield, okay? Also trust your intuition and get those downloads when it comes to this romance and this connection, because Spirit saying this is true love. This is true love. And you got to learn boundaries to say no. You got to say no. You got to protect this love here. You understand? It says courage, bravery, spiritual transformation, spiritual growth. This is your opportunity for change. Trust your intuition. You could be getting downloads about this connection. It is true love here. All right. And expect miracles. That's your energy. I hope it helped you guys. I'm off to TT. I'll see you guys over on TikTok at 1 o'clock. Until next time, be blessed. Bye.